I'm Martijn Willemsen. I'm an associate professor in Eindhoven University of Technology and in the Hieronymus Academy of Data Science in Den Bosch, which is a collaboration between Eindhoven and Tilburg University, where they do data science in business and entrepreneurship. So my research is on explainable AI and recommender systems, and I do research on how users interact with these systems and how we can better measure their interaction and better evaluate them, both from objective measures and subjective measures, like how do they like it, how do they experience it, but also how do they interact with it, how they behave with those systems, stuff like that. And in this, and for this project, I therefore also kind of look at the evaluation of all these new systems and tools we're going to do.
Who are your DCs and what do they do?
So I have one DC in this project. It's Jason Bowell. He's going to do the evaluation of the use cases when they are going to be developed. So there's 3 use cases in this project, and he's going to help the students developing these tools to evaluate them in the proper way, right? So how are we sure that these systems are really value aligned, and how to measure that? And we don't actually know, right? It's like, because part of this is objective, right? We can measure whether these tools are doing a better job than what they did before, but part of it is also subjective. Do people really feel that this AI now is better aligned with their own values? And how do we measure that? We can ask them questions, we can ask them to interact with the system, we can look at what they're doing, but we don't know yet what is the best measure there. So that is the goal of the project.
What motivated you to become involved with the alignAI project?
So, I think the multidisciplinarity thing of the whole thing, I think, is really interesting. So the fact that we are working together with both computer scientists as well as ethicists and psychologists and typically social science researchers and computer scientists, AI people, designers as well, where there are a lot of people from design and computer interaction also. So this mix of people is really what you need to achieve in some way this value alignment, if it's possible enough, right? It's really hard in general to align technology with human needs and values, and with AI it's even harder maybe. So with such a big multidisciplinary group, I think we have more chance to reach that, and it's also a good way to get to know other people and learn from other researchers.
What unique perspective or expertise does your group or institute bring to the alignAI network?
So, especially the user-centered evaluation that we have developed over the years, I think that is my unique expertise that I bring together with my students, as well as my own institute. So but you will be interviewing other people from my institute. There's design people, there's philosophers, cognitive science person. I also have a background in cognitive science, so it's not just evaluation, it's also knowing how humans think and decide, and how to make sure that you align your system to that is really important. So it's really the user aspect that I will bring. Although I'm from a technical university, I will bring more that part than some algorithms or whatever. Yeah.
How do you hope for institutions across the network to collaborate to ensure cohesion across research teams?
Yeah, we have to see how we're gonna make that work, right? But if you look at our proposal and how we basically have sketched out all the projects and how they are horizontally and vertically connected, we have to collaborate in many ways. And my student actually has to do that the most, because actually he has to evaluate 3 use cases. Every use case actually has 3 students in them. So there's a lot of alignment going on there as well. So it's the whole alignment problem is not just about alignment with AI, it's also aligning our research. Yeah, I think the only way to do that is to talk to each other and meet each other and think together about how to solve those things. And the nice thing about a European network like this is that we do meet each other. We have summer schools, we have these meetings. So we have to get to know each other, understand our languages, and then make the next step together. That's the only way we can achieve that.
What kind of impact do you hope your work will have in the long term?
Oh, that's a good question. What kind of impact? I think, I hope, so looking back at my own impact over the years, actually, specifically this topic has made a lot of impact. For now, mostly in the recommended systems community, we introduced this looking better at how to evaluate these systems. And over the years, I've seen that impact growing, other people citing that work, taking it up, learning from it, and also trying to do a better job in evaluating stuff. And yeah, that is the most rewarding to see, right? That you actually, the way you think you should do it, actually, it's a guideline that inspires other people. And that's what I like about science in general, right? That we all try to find our way to improve or develop new methods or new technologies and new ways of people interacting with them and better understanding how it works. And yeah, that is real impact, I think, right? That other people take up your work. And I think with this project, of course, we're gonna cross boundaries. We're gonna do things nobody did before, especially because it's so multidisciplinary. We're gonna find ways of solving problems that we have not thought about ourselves. I will also hope to learn a lot, right? I'm not just going to bring my knowledge, also need these other people to see how they solve problems and how it might actually improve my work. And then we will have impact to our work, to our papers, to our communications, and then hope that people pick it up and make sure that we do the good thing in terms of implementing AI in society, rather than letting all the, to be honest, the big tech companies throw all that AI stuff onto us. It's fascinating stuff, right? But we really have to be careful on how we implement these systems in society and how we use them as people.